Hello there, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Passioknit Kelsie and this is another very passionate vlog. Today we are continuing our journey of finishing custom orders. First, we will start by packing the orders that I already have finished and other things that I have on my desk, such as merch, just so I can see that fulfillment number go down, make my brain happy. After that, we will get to crocheting, knitting, making all of the mystery orders, bags, beanies, anything that needs to be done. Let's get started. All right, orders are packed, except for this. I'm gonna keep this because there's only one pink mystery beanie order, and I noticed that they also ordered something else, and I wanna ship them together, so I'll just wait until the second one is made, put them in the same bag, send them off. That being said, let's get our order number up on the screen here. We'll see how many we can get done. First, we shall begin with a mystery Japanese knot bag because I haven't made one of those in a while. We've been making beanies, we've been making mesh market bags. Let's take it back to a Japanese knot bag. $25, baby. I used Dishy for this one. The variegated yarn made an interesting pattern on the bag, but turned out pretty cute. Moving on. I have been just making them in order. So next up is a mystery mesh market bag, color True Mystery. Why don't we use some yarn that is currently on the floor? Not that. That. Okay, decided. Going to use Sunrise Ombre. Honestly, I don't think that there is a good pairing for a solid color for this, right? There's no dark orange. Maybe a dark yellow. Here's the dark yellow in Lily Sugar and Cream, which also happened to be on the floor. I don't know. Not my favorite combo. I might just make the whole bag the same color, which we haven't actually done in a while, so why not? Hello! I started this bag like 2 days ago. First day, it was late. I did work on it, but I ended up going to bed. Second day was kind of a day off for me. I edited an entire video. I took a nap, crocheted like this much on the mesh portion, and now I'm back. Back to work. I am planning on finishing this entire bag today and hopefully putting in another order or two. That'd be great. This morning, forgot to bring you guys, but I went to Walmart and I got some yarn. My Walmart does have the Karen Simply Me mosaic on the end caps of the yarn aisle. Unfortunate that they don't have all of the colors. They only have, I think, 4, but I grabbed some grassy and some beachy. 2 fantastic colors that I've used before. Very excited about that. And then I also just grabbed some peaches and cream. They had cones, so I got a white cone. I got a cone of the color emerald. And then I also got some cream color ecru, something like that. So I can make another one of those light colored baskets that we did a while ago. I was just going to get the Karen Simply Me mosaic, but then I just decided to pick up some peaches and cream because, I don't know, a slight panic. Whenever I did a live stream on Wednesday, so many people were telling me that Lily Sugar and Cream is being discontinued completely. Not that I'm going to run out anytime soon, but it has been out of stock, specifically on the Yarnspirations website, for quite a hot minute. I don't see anywhere that the entire yarn line is being discontinued. I do know that certain colors are being discontinued, like the faded denim color and buttercream and a couple others, but I don't think it's confirmed that it's all being discontinued. I think the manufacturers are just not doing a good job right now. Or maybe they're looking for a new manufacturer. I don't honestly know. I do know it's still in stock on other websites like Hirschner's or Mary Maxim and other places. So it's not necessarily completely unavailable yet. I hope it gets figured out. Because, as you know, we use Lily Sugar and Cream all the time on this channel. Peaches and Cream is the same yarn, different font. So if I'm at Walmart, I usually pick up a couple skeins. They had black cones, which is a rarity, but I didn't buy it because I still have a ton of black cones from whenever I put in a bulk order of them from Joanne, I think. And yeah, those are going to last a long time. Anyway, I am really wanting to get some work done today, so I am going to focus. I'm going to turn on some music and I'm just going to sit here, eyes glued to the project, work even faster, no videos. This used up 2 skeins and left a little scrap for my scrap baskets. Perfect. Another mystery order down. Moving along. The next order on the list is another mystery mesh market bag. I'm okay with that. The color range that they have selected is another greens. Green is popular. This will be our 3rd mystery green order. And you know what? We could use the emerald yarn that I bought today. How about that? Okay, I have 2 of them. I bought this one today, and this one was already on my shelf. Pre-used. Both are peaches and cream. Both are in the color Emerald Energy Ombre. The colors... not exactly the same. If you can see, this one, I guess, is like a little bit brighter. Has a little bit more blue in it. I want to use this one first because, like, it's already open. And this one's brand new. But this one looks more green. And this one looks a little bit more blue. Well, I saw this in the basket that I have on the floor back there. And I was wondering if it would match as the strap color. This is Bernat Handicrafter, which is, I believe, the same yarn as Lily Sugar and Cream. The color is called Emerald. They do look quite nice together. I think, let's just hope that this is enough yarn for the straps. I mean, there's 3 of them. It should be. Well, it is 5:15. This will most definitely be my last project of the day. I still need to take breaks, eat dinner, take care of my dogs. So I would like to finish it, but will we? That's the question. I guess we'll find out.
I got no lemonade, name, name. I got no ATM, aim. You know what I mean?
We got close last night, but not finished. And we're done. Personally, I think it turned out magnificent. I was slightly worried that the yarns wouldn't exactly match each other, but in the end, I think that they look really good next to each other. Definitely different from our last 2 green mystery mesh market bag orders, but still green vibes overall. And I'm happy with that. Moving on to our next mystery order in the list. And if it's another mesh market bag, I'm going to skip it because I don't want to make 3 in a row. Let's see. The next thing on our list is a mystery chunky knit beanie. I have some yarn on my desk that we pulled out of my closet in my guest room in the last vlog, if you remember. Not exactly sure where it came from. If I bought it, it's really old, or if it came in the P.O. box. Either way, using it would be fantastic. So, I've also just been eyeing it because it's really cute. Big twist carousel, color sunset. I also think it's going to pair beautifully with the Big Twist living yarn that we bought the other day at Michael's. This one is called New Lavender. Right? It's going to look really good. Colors decided? Let's make a beanie. Done. It's so cute, isn't it? Look at it. I think it turned out beautiful. Very happy, very happy. I had to use the lavender tag, obviously. It looks really great. Another order done. So, finally, I think, to end this vlog, I have a little bit of organizing to do. Excited? Excited? So I've been doing more live streams on the channel. If you don't know, I live stream on Wednesdays and Saturdays now. But during my last live stream, I was kind of talking about the fact that I have a bunch of these plastic bins in my closet. Initially, I bought them a while ago, and they were for scrunchie storage. Whenever I first got them, I was making scrunchies and I would fill them up, and it was quite useful because I didn't really sell out of scrunchies all the time. So I could have scrunchies in stock, just kind of sitting around, and they had a place, which were the bins. Nowadays, whenever I make scrunchies, they usually sell out pretty fast. So it's kind of like okay, I put the scrunchies in there and then they're gone. So the majority of the time, I'm gonna say like 90% of the time, those bins are just sitting in my closet and they're empty and they're taking up space. What I wanna do is I wanna take all the bins out of my closet. I'm gonna put them somewhere, see if I need them or want them at any point in time. Maybe after a couple months, I'll decide I don't need them anymore and sell them or do something with them. I'm not sure. But those empty shelves are going to be much more useful than a bunch of empty bins. Yes? I got this idea from somebody in my live chat and I was literally just like, yeah, that's genius. Why don't I do that? I'm actually going to do that immediately. So today we're getting it done. Come with me. Welcome to the closet. These are the bins that I was talking about. As you can see, all of them are empty. And I have two perfectly good shelves here that could be full of yarn or projects or anything else. These three up here, these cubbies are empty because we just had our drop, right? I don't have any stock at the current moment, but this is usually where I put my finished items. Now, that space is very small. Actually, in the last drop, I ran out of space because instead of doing monthly drops, they're a little bit more spaced out. I have a little bit more stock now, and I have been needing more shelf space, right? So I think this is going to be great for that. I'm just going to start by taking them all out of here and putting them somewhere else. Should be pretty quick, pretty easy. Let's do it. Done. All right, first thing I'm going to do here is move some of this yarn off the ground onto my shelves. Amazing. 2 full boxes of yarn, no longer on the floor taking up space in my room, on a shelf. I think that's pretty good for now. I mean, obviously I will move them from the floor. There's a lot more things that we could do. Like before I had talked about wanting my shelves over there in the corner that currently house all of my Juicy Couture yarn to instead be open shelves where I put my stock, which were the 3 black cubbies in my closet, right? So we could move some of the Juicy Couture to the closet, have open shelving out here so that I can do that. And mainly the reason I wanted to do that was so that I can see my stock building throughout the month and kind of have a visual idea of how many items I have going up for sale that month. Because normally they're always in my closet and oftentimes I just forget how much stuff I actually have. Should I be making more stuff? Can I take a break? I don't know because I don't check my closet. So maybe that's something I'll do in the future. This does not in any way mean that I'm gonna stop making scrunchies. I actually probably should be making a lot more scrunchies so that I can actually work through all of this Juicy Couture yarn that I have. I have a ton of it. You guys probably haven't seen it in a while, but it's right over there. All of these 2 shelves right here. And those are 2 deep. So each end you see, that's actually 2 skeins. I could make hundreds of scrunchies and still have Juicy Couture left over. Obviously, having the Juicy Couture out and about and in my face every day is not helping me make scrunchies. So if I put it in the closet, I don't think that's gonna make a big difference. I think getting rid of the bins is a nice first step. I'll do the rest later. For now, I need to get back to making all of these custom orders, which at the moment is a mystery Japanese knot bag. We're gonna be using Dishy again. This is the color Friendship Bracelet Multi. I do have plans, so I'm thinking this will probably be our last project of the day.
Good start. Good start. Of course, support it with just a bit more. This is a very cute little cozy. Cute.
Done. We're gonna finish off this bad boy with the tag today and call it good. I think this could go towards a mystery order. I have multiple mystery orders left, but I also do have one order that was a pastel color choice. So maybe, do you think this counts as pastel? It's kind of Eastery. Colors on this one worked up a little bit more random than the last one we made. Well, maybe not. Maybe these colors are just lighter, so they don't stand out as much as these colors do. But either way, another bag done. Looking good. Ready to go. And with that, we shall bring this vlog to a close. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me in the future. We've got plenty of custom orders to make. Stick around. We'll get them done. See you next time. Bye!